If you're standing, please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the door.
And it didn't shut off. Learning new stuff. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Saturday craziness. You can see Craig is joining me. There, point the right way.
Howdy.
Megan is not here. Silly girl decided that it's her birthday, wanted to go out and celebrate, and I don't get it. So
Kids.
yeah, so Megan won't be with us today. She might happen to pop in. I don't know if she will or not. But thought it would be great to have Craig because you guys see him in the chat a bunch, and we got some stuff coming up that I'm going to talk about later, where he will be part of it too. So, hello, Thunderfoot. You can see that still playing around a little bit with this new program and figuring out where things are, but excited about that. So, I thought we would jump in. I got some mail. I got a big old box from Judy, so hopefully she will make it here. I got a few things from my mother, um, and a little bit, not a whole lot of news out of the theme parks right now. So, kind of surprised actually by that. There's usually something big going on, but uh, haven't heard anything else about the Six Flags sale of parks. Haven't heard any other big news out of Disney or anything. So, quiet news week. You got anything you want to add here, Craig?
Tomorrow is the last day to go get that dino, and
I we're
unfortunately not there in Ohio, so not going to make that.
Yep.
And I have heard some people mention that Six Flags has changed the dining credits that they had
Oh,
as term pass holder or whatever Six Flags
yeah.
calls it. I'm
So
still trying to figure out if mine has changed for my drink plan or not.
old Six Flags, they used to have annual passes, and then they had memberships. The memberships are basically paying for a monthly plan. It's what I had, and then you could keep add-ons like the skip the ride and the meal plan and other stuff. So yeah, Six Flags has cut back on what they're offering on meal plan without changing the price. So for those people who were like me, I had two meals and one or two snacks. I don't remember what it was. They're eliminating the snacks, keeping the meals, eliminating the snacks, not reducing the price, but they're adding on all the parks. This will be the first year, I believe, fully integrated that all the Six Flags parks and Cedar Fair parks, they're all now one in the app and you can now go to everything. So they've increased the number of parks you can go to, cut back on the food a little bit. The people that are on that plan, they're getting cheap prices anyways. When I had mine, I was locked in at 22 a month, and that included admission, premium parking, the free drinks, the meal plan, the photos.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's cheap.
it's cheap, and it was locked in at the price, so it wouldn't go up. So the people complaining, oh, I'm not getting my snack anymore. You're paying how much for all of that?
Yeah, fair.
So yeah, I'm not all that sympathetic. I mean, I understand, sure, you're promised this, but companies change, times change. it's it's still a good deal. But let me see here. Dis fan, there's big news coming out of Disney. They're announcing Bob Iger's 2.0 replacement. Um, who would I pick, and what are my thoughts? I don't know if there's anybody in Disney I'd want to pick, to be
Hmm.
honest. Um, a lot of people love to talk about, oh gosh, what's his name over the parks now? Uh,
Tomorrow?
yeah, Josh Tomorrow. I'm not a fan. Sure, he plays nice guy and smiles and handshakes, but the dude oversaw all the cutbacks of staffing and everything
And
else. Uh, Very much a toe the company line while trying to look good.
I think it would be interesting if someone from Imagineering came in. I'm not sure they'd want the business side of becoming CEO, but if they put Imagineering innovation and new IP, new development ahead of IP integration, I think that
Yeah.
would be a really cool thing.
I love to see, when Disney worked best, you had Walt and Roy together.
True. Yep.
You had Wells and Eisner together.
Yep.
When you've got the dreamer with the vision and the budget guy working together, it's done the best. When you lose one, it tends to get askew, and we've been on budget guys now for a
Yeah.
while. We need a dreamer.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I don't know of anybody offhand I would name.
Joe Rohde's earring.
It'd be a dramatic change, that's for sure. So, did I see that the Hershans acquired Silverwood? Yes, they announced that right after they announced all the Palace parks being purchased. So, Silverwood, I've always said is a great match. I have not been there, but the atmosphere, the pictures I've seen, the train ride with the robbery, it's a very Hershendish park. That's a great word, Hershendish. So one of these days I'll get up there. But yeah, I was excited. I think there'll be a great addition. It was a family-owned park, very similar in atmosphere and value. So yeah. Let me see here.
Yeah, and along those lines, I'm really curious what, if anything, will be a visible change for. Oh, I just noticed my last name's there twice. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, Squirrel.
Yeah.
What might be different with Kennywood, if anything, this year, and then going into next year and beyond?
This year I've heard cinnamon bread is supposed to be there. That's the big thing, I believe, is they're bringing in the cinnamon bread, and but otherwise not a whole lot this year. A lot of what they'll be doing is integrating behind the scenes,
Right.
taking what they've learned of the park, probably still learning a lot about the park, and then going from there. So next year I think you may see a little bit more. The one other thing I heard was Kennywood. I guess they're going to close down. I can't remember the name of the ride, but it's one that barely ran anyways. Like,
Pirate ship, was it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I think I heard that possibly from the same source that
and
you had.
yeah. So what? No loss. Get
Yeah.
something in there next year that'll work better.
I want whip merchandise and kangaroo merchandise.
Hey, try and put in a word. So, let me see here. Caroline, by the way, hi Caroline, missed you on our Zoom calls, but have you seen the TikTok videos about people trying to beat the Disney dining plan? Okay, I generally don't watch TikTok, but I'm not familiar, but people probably trying to get extras. Happens all the time. Hopefully they lose.
Well, I'm wondering if that's trying to get more value than if they would have paid cash for everything, is how
Yeah.
I might interpret that.
It's Disney dining plan. If you can use up everything in the parks, is a great deal, but that's a challenge using everything in the parks. We've done it. We tried. We had still end up at the end turning some things into candy bars to take home.
Yeah.
So,
And whenever I've priced it out, especially being DVC member, so not eligible for free dining, which you can argue the semantics on the marketing, but it just never panned out with what we actually would spend.
yeah. So, and that's generally why I haven't done it in the past. But we were blessed on a couple trips. Other people covered it, and like, okay. So, couple quick things. I got a big box here to open up. But my mother was cleaning out stuff, and she had all this old stuff. Old stuff, I say, relatively. But a couple things that were kind of cool. So I thought I would show these. This is stuff you can't find anymore. It's a Hearst Castle.
Oh,
So if you're ever out driving the California coast,
got a
it's a
bookmark.
big old mansion. Let me see. What else do we have in here? Get another California coast thing with Solvang. Is old Dutch. There it is. Dutch town.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I got shot glasses. but then she also had these little toys. I think these are from like kids' meals. It's, let's see. There we go. Trying to do this
Is that
backwards.
Porky Pig on the
Yeah, Porky
one?
Pig
Okay.
on it. So I gotta look some of these things up because this. There we go. But I have no idea if these things are worth anything or. This has got to be pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you just look at Minnie's or Mickey. I don't know which is that's Minnie with the bow,
Yeah,
but
that,
you know,
though
slightly
I'd say mini.
odd shaped head. Um, or these old things. So there's a Mickey to go with her.
Yep.
So I don't know. These might be collectible. They might not be. Oh, and then a Scrooge and a Dopey. So yeah, wow! Look at that face on Dopey. That's just scary. So, anyways, she pulled those out and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna toss these." I'm like, "No, don't throw them away." um, oh, Thunderfoot's asking, "How does the puppy like the snow?" Puppy loves the snow. Thinks it tastes great. So,
Less filling.
yeah, tastes great.
Less filling.
Tastes great. Need somebody to
Less
smash
filling.
through a wall now. John Madden. Okay, we just totally dated ourselves there.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah. And then the prize of the collection was this.
Oh,
This
fun.
is another one of those things. I have no idea how old this is, but you don't see stuff like this anymore. So I got to figure out, see if I can't somehow date it. Google has image search now. It's awesome.
True. Yep.
But, so let's see. I'm going to get ready to open up this big old box. And when I say big old box, I mean it is a big old box. Uh, Caroline's asking, is this a coin jar? No, this is more like a sugar or candy jar or something like that. No slot in the top. So you could put coins in it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. But when I say big old box,
So what's the overall paint scheme?
yeah, I don't think she quite finished the paint scheme.
Okay.
But
I mean,
she
sky
usually,
and trees, that works too.
yeah. So I think she would have had a roller coaster on it and didn't quite get there. So, but who knows? Maybe there's something epic inside.
Could
So,
be.
let's see. Did I get the birthday card you sent me? I did. I believe I opened it up last Saturday. So on my other test live stream was like, is this going to work? Because I'm using new software, so I had to test out. So, but yes, I did. So, um, Carolina BOS, a box from Judy, which means it's going to have lots of clothes in it, probably.
I'd still like the Wheel of Fish box. What's in the box?
Open the box. But let's see. So we'll have to see if there's something in here I can wear next week.
For the mysterious epic trip.
Yeah, mysterious epic trip. So part of the reason I wanted to have Craig on is, if you've been keeping up with me, our money has been ugly. But Craig had some situations and circumstances too. He had this trip long planned, and poor Megan was going to join them on this trip, and then her boss said, "Nope, need you at work because I'm going to be gone," which meant there was this open spot on this trip, and Craig needed somebody to fill it in. So he called a few people, and they all said no. And so eventually, I figured I couldn't have been the first choice.
Willow of last resort.
Oh my. Okay, so the first thing in this box. Look at this.
Cool.
Um, removable hood. This is cloth. It's not leather, but that is a heck of a nice coat.
Yeah.
What's double XL? I think that might actually fit me too.
Cool. Very cool.
That is amazing.
And we've got a super chat in there.
Yep, that's why I was just listen. Let's see. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's. The jar you just had there to me resembles a mason jar. It's similar, not quite the same. It doesn't screw. It's got the rubber cap on it. Got to go see the new coaster at Santa's Village up here in Ontario. It looks fun. Awesome. Alexa, be quiet.
Well, she was trying to talk to me too.
Yeah, I know. So Ontario, here's this funny thing I just found out. Canada actually just revised their citizenship laws back in December. So they now have this provision there for lost Canadians, where if you have family, your parents, grandparents, great grandparents were Canadian, you can actually, as long as you can document it, you can file for Canadian citizenship.
Mm.
So my dad's side, my grandfather on my dad's side was born in Ontario. And before that, they go up through Quebec. So I'm like, I could be a Canadian citizen. So, yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. So, yeah, who knows, Kenny? I might be sharing citizenship here with you soon if I decide to do that.
Oh, I've got some Weird Al songs I'm thinking about quoting, but I don't want to upset anyone, so I'll leave them.
Oh, yeah. So, Tweetsy's just coming right on out. Are y'all heading to Epic Universe? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. See, I haven't talked much about Epic Universe because I honestly did not expect to have the opportunity to go. But yes, that is the plan, is to go play a little bit and see some stuff.
Yeah, and I
don't want
loved Super Nintendo World in Universal Hollywood a few years back, so
Mhm.
I've definitely been waiting to get there. I'm curious about the Donkey Kong coaster. Looks like it might even be more my speed than most of the stuff at Universal.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
should be fun.
I'm excited. I don't want to spill too much because we've got a couple fun things that we're planning on videos and stuff. So if you heard it here, you didn't hear it. Shh. But this one's cute. A little small for me. That's more of an amber size.
Hmm.
But yeah, Judy gets this amazing stuff. That coat, though, oh my goodness. There we go. There's a nice sweatshirt. And actually, this is good because with our cold, I need some more sweatshirts.
Here you go.
Oh, she's got a few in there. There we go.
Laughing at Florida?
I was going to say, I can come up with all sorts of really
Florida,
bad jokes
ugh.
about that one. Let's see. Hey, check out all the parks up here. I would love to check out the parks up in Canada. Canada's Wonderland has been on my list for a long time, but and there's so much family history. If I get up into Brewers Mills in Ontario, and then Quebec itself, Quebec City and Montreal. Yeah, I got all sorts of family roots up in that area. I'd love to get up there someday. But yeah, we'll see.
Heritage Park personally, because they've got a whip. I actually was at Disneyland waiting for a table at Blue Bayou, started talking with some other guests there, and they were from close enough that they were familiar with Heritage Park and had been there, and laughed when I told them that I wanted to get up there and ride the whip.
And see, my mind, I just went to really bad jokes. So
That's
Tom,
usually my
okay. Now
job
I'm
is to
thinking
encourage
Hogan's Heroes.
fastness.
I heard nothing. I do a terrible impersonation, but that's still one of the funniest shows.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shirt. My wife would probably like that one.
Is it like Bedazzled, it looks like?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Here, see if we can get it up there. So yes, you can see the little stones dazzling away. And then there's that one. Here. So yeah, so Judy works at a thrift store, I guess. So yeah, all the extra Disney stuff that's our size. Ooh. Ooh, this one I will probably put away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because um those are collectors. I know people that are selling these things for kind of big money. So
Yeah, I actually wore my Disney 100 hat and it started to get kind of faded and stained a bit and whatnot. I'm probably going to try washing it and see how that goes.
yeah. Uh, yeah, I haven't worn mine. Oh, okay. And this is going to be funny, but I can actually use that. That's a strap, but that's a very nice. This is an old camera strap. That gives it away.
Oh, the film bandolier.
Pouches for the 35 millimeter
Oh,
film
that's cool.
canisters. Oh boy. So, or for those of us who've been around for a while, our quarter storage bins and
Yep.
but that's great though. I will use that. Judy, you get some great stuff. That coat. Oh my goodness, that coat. Let's see. So I mentioned Hogan's Heroes. F Troop was right on there too. Yep. Like I said again, show our age. We're old.
Definitely well played, Judy. And sorry for some of the people who were saying hello in the chat earlier. Since I'm not usually on camera, I wasn't really watching the chat closely enough. But thanks for the greetings.
Um. So this trip coming up, we're leaving, going down on the 7th, returning on the 14th. I will actually have a little bit of free time. So on the Thursday and Friday. So I'm probably going to do, I think we're talking lunch at Disney Springs both days.
Lunch at Springs on Thursday, and possibly something on the boardwalk around mini golf on Friday.
Okay. So cat's immediately in the box.
Of course.
But so unfortunately it's business hours. But yeah, I will be floating around. So if people want to come say hi Thursday, probably around lunchtime or so, we can work out something there. I know I got a couple people that I'm meeting and dropping off stuff. So could be fun. But oh, there she goes. Watching the cat see what she's going to do. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be times and places that are convenient if you have a normal Monday through Friday job. Sorry.
Well, just take time off from work like I did when we met at Cedar Point.
Yeah, you can do that.
There are solutions to these problems.
Let's just say Disney Springs, and I'll post exactly where we're going to meet. And figure we'll have lunch there or something. Depends upon if we want burgers or pizza or. So, I don't know.
I tend to be flexible. You're the one who's picky about places. You've told those stories before.
I like to go cheap. And you have to admit, when we were looking at restaurants, we kind of agreed, icky.
Especially at the place where we're not mostly talking about yet.
Yes. Yep. So, because we were looking at reservations, do we need to make dining reservations? And we looked at the places that need reservations, and I think we were pretty much both agreed, like, yeah, we can go do something else.
Yep. Yeah, at the other park. Now at Disney, we do have some reservations.
Yes. Yeah.
But those are the kind of reservations I like to have about Disney, as opposed to the kind of reservations some people have about Disney.
Well, you have reservations about your reservations. That would be kind of.
Yeah. I don't have reservations about my ADRs. How about that?
So then there's one other package here. So this one came addressed to Sir Willow, but it's not really Sir Willow. By the way, I have people all the time asking, "What's your address?" Okay, there is your mailing address, and it'll be in the description of most of the videos, not the live stream so much. I need to fix that. But so this, as I understand, is for the person that's not here.
Yes, and it actually relates to the previous live stream, assuming it's the package I sent. So, in the chat last time, there was talk about Megan needing earplugs. I get earplugs for Mega co host. They're even purple, and she's a no show 2 weeks in a row.
It
And she's
figures.
going to be a no show for the mystery trip as well. It's just, she is slacking.
I know. So when I eventually get her over here, I'll just open it up and throw them at her.
Oh, that's a good
one
idea.
at a time.
That works. Definitely approve. Need to get one of those little mini catapult launchers, and
ooh, that could be fun. Well, even just a rubber band.
that could work too. Yeah.
I think she's just like avoiding me or something. I don't know.
Yeah. She might be.
It's just going to make me sing Country Bear songs next time she's over.
Oh boy. As long as you're doing it when I can hit mute and not when we're out in Florida.
Well, no, I put on the soundtrack so that way you could sing along. Okay. Then she has to hear it in stereo again.
Well, yeah, if we can do it in stereo, then that might be okay.
So for those who don't know, when we took Megan to see the show, she had never seen Country Bears. And she ended up, because I was using a scooter, they stuck us right on the front row. And she ended up sitting between me and Craig. And Craig and I both pretty much sang along the whole entire show. And so she was getting the show, and she was kind of going, okay, this is weird. And then us. She told me once it was the stuff of nightmares. I'm like, it should be like daydreams. I don't know what.
Right. Yeah. As for frozen streams, maybe, but I'll try and let the weather go. And you're right. It is her birthday this weekend, technically yesterday. So I'll give her some slack for that. But last week, I don't know. And the whole work thing, I want to keep my job.
Yeah. Like
a little bit lame, but adulting is a thing. So I guess I'll give her Disney adult credit for adulting and not Disneying sometimes.
Disney
not
adult
sure
credit.
If AJ would agree with that, but
I've got the book over there about Disney adults.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I did the Audible version, and I've got an autographed copy of the hardback as well.
Oh, I don't know if this one's autographed.
If that's the one I sent Megan from Amazon, no, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think
pre-ordered it before AJ started selling the autograph copies.
But I read about half of it, and so I keep waiting for Megan to actually take her book home. She keeps leaving it here, so I'm like, okay, I'll read a little more.
Well, I think I said my intent was it was a gift for her, but she had to share.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
But it's a good book. It's amazing to me the people that don't understand, and so they, I don't want to say judge, but they do really.
Yeah, they do.
Like, you don't have kids. What's wrong with you? Well, what's wrong with you? You don't have an imagination. Or a sense of fun.
I like to act this many whenever I think I can get away with it. So
yeah, like what's wrong with? Like I said, constantly, even at the park, I said the Disney is a place for kids of all ages, from 1 to 100.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's see. Dino Fury, interesting question. What will characters do if a guest is having a panic attack? If a guest is having a panic attack meeting a character, they're probably going to back off and back away and let the attendants who can talk deal with it. Uh, but generally, panic attacks, I rarely saw them with characters. And if they were just like, yeah, stay over at the line. You don't have to get close if you don't want to. We're not going to force you into the picture. so, uh, but for the most part, the characters backed away and let the attendants and the photographers or other people take care of the guests because that was more appropriate. You don't want the characters sitting there going, so, um, Mark is at Chick-fil-A. It's not Sunday, so yeah, I guess that'd be okay. uh, but yeah, but things like that, characters generally didn't deal with that. That wasn't part of their job. So their job was to meet and greet and entertain, not deal with guest emergencies. So unless it was something directly related to the meet and greet, and then, like I said, others would step in and take care of it. I'm trying to think last time. Um, Goodness. So Caroline, um, Caroline, Carolyn, I'm going to start calling you Carol for short. Um, went when she was 4-1, nothing to do with Pluto, buried her head. That is actually pretty typical for young kids. A lot of times the children are scared, they're nervous. They see this, they're expecting a normal sized dog, and all of a sudden he's big, and so a lot of times younger children will be scared and intimidated. And again, don't force them near the character. When we took pictures, we always made sure that the character and then the parent and then the child. So we'd put parents in between them. So that way it helped calm them. Pluto and Winnie the Pooh in particular were great with scared kids because Pluto would typically back off and then invite the child to like pet their nose or, because who doesn't like petting the dog? And so they would be really good at calming kids down most of the time, but we'd never force a child close. You don't want to have the screaming panic tantrum. Uh, yeah, not good.
Or the mama bear start freaking out that the
Yeah.
kid is freaking out. That
I
could.
was amazed how many parents wanted to shove their kid up there.
Hmm.
And it's like, no, don't do that. Caroline, maybe don't see a character if you're having a panic attack. Yep. Good advice. Good
Step
advice.
away to someplace quieter.
Uh-huh. Dino Fury mentions a good point. There is a video out there of an autistic boy who got overwhelmed with everything as his family was in line and ready to meet Snow White. And she did an amazing job calming him down.
Hmm.
But that's the exception because the characters really shouldn't do that. She was at the Germany pavilion, and I'm guessing she didn't have a line because she took a lot more time than they were supposed to. It was an amazing deal that she did, uh, but it was actually one that she could have gotten in trouble with if there were people waiting to meet her. So,
I
but
wonder
yeah,
if
very
there
cool.
was
That's not normal.
any Make a Wish or something else going on, and it just got edited out from the clips.
They weren't Make a Wish. It was they had gone through the regular line, didn't have a button or anything. He just got sensory overload, which happens with autism,
Sure.
and started to freak out. And she calmed him down, and yeah, it's a neat video. If you haven't
I'll
seen
have to
it,
look for it.
go look it up. Snow White and autism, and it'll pop up. And yeah, it's a really neat video. It's really touching. So
And Mark, not the Nene kind of whip, the Dole Whip kind of whip.
yeah,
George actually got me that tote bag, and the whip ornament is from um, uh, Eldridge Park. It is Eldridge Park.
yeah,
I thought it was. I just wanted to double check.
yeah. I had to think
From
about
one
it.
of
Yeah,
their
I've got one too.
fundraisers, and so I keep hoping that Eldridge will get whip set up again, and then I'll probably visit again. But their
Yeah.
carousel and that trip was a lot of fun.
I love that little park. That was such a neat trip. If you're in the upstate New York area,
Upstate.
go visit. Absolutely worth a stop. So, Thunderfoot, this sounds like something we would do. Leaving Magic Kingdom, she was on a scooter and I had 2 flashlights. Clear for takeoff on runway 29. That's great. That's yeah, but we definitely do stuff like that. So here you go, Craig. Watch Craig whip.
Well,
Nay,
that's
nay,
the one
not
I
so
was
much.
responding to. Yeah.
Yeah, but uh,
Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Or did Sir freeze? I think I froze. Well, that's not ideal. Or did Sir freeze?
woo!
Okay. I was trying to figure out who froze what. Oh, I was fine. It
Oh,
was
Craig was fine, so it
interesting.
was me that
I
froze.
was fine. You froze, but the comments froze for me because since the comments froze, I was thought I was the one frozen.
Okay,
Okay.
that was it. So my internet has been up and down and wonky, and so I was a little worried. But yeah,
I'm surprised the comments froze for me though, since I'm also in studio mode and all that.
weird.
Yeah.
So we're learning stuff
Uh huh.
with it. Yeah, weird stuff.
Yep. Weird science.
Uh oh, we're
Ruh-roh.
getting messages. Okay, so my internet provider. We're preparing to do service in your area. Please expect a downtime of about 2 hours.
Oh, well, lucky you.
Yay! So I guess that means that I should probably sign out before we just go totally blank in the middle of this.
Okay.
I
Well, was there any other mail or anything else
think
notable?
that covers everything.
Okay.
So we'll send Megan her earplugs,
Oh,
and I'll
she
try
can
on a
wait
couple of these
until she
shirts and
comes
pass
back.
out others to the
Yeah.
family, and then we'll.
She decided to be a no-show, so she
Yeah,
can wait.
I'm just thinking who else I can. Okay.
I'm not touching that one.
Well, anyways, guys and gals, thank you so much. I know kind of a quieter live stream today, but if you're in the Florida area, please send me a note if you're able to possibly meet up Thursday or Friday. I would love to be able to get together with some people there, and so would love to hear it. And hopefully we can get some of these other places out, and then we'll start. Once we know a little bit more too, we'll start talking about summer as well.
In summer?
Because yeah, summer.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to become a puddle.
Well, that's probably good.
So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will catch you all later.
Bye, all.